Hey friends, it's not that I don't want to get married, it's that I can't. Many people have just been asking me, like you said you propose and stuff, like when are you getting married? I can't. Like there's just, it's so much complicated than I thought. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Curtis and I'm an American citizen. My fiance Jamie is Malaysian. We're trying to get married in Malaysia and it's been quite the journey. It's been over half a year. And so to catch you guys up a date, there's a lot of documentation that's required for foreigners if you want to get married here. For local citizens, it's really easy. It's just you show your identification card, you bring like 30 ringgit, which fits like $7 US, and then you can get married. Just get a date. You can even get married elsewhere, not at the Putrajaya JPN. For foreigners, that's where it gets a little complicated. You need to prove that you're single. And you also need to provide your birth certificate to show, you are who you are. And so the parts that I got stuck on, or there are many, because instructions, unclear. They give you a list, but they don't really tell you how to accomplish each one and the details of each one. And the part that I really got stuck on was the birth certificate. I had no way to get it because I'm in Malaysia right now. And if I were to fly out back to the US to get it, I wouldn't be able to fly back in because currently Malaysia is under movement control order, which means it's kind of like a better name for lockdown. You really can't go outside. You can't dine outside unless you're going out for work pretty much. That's like the only valid reason. You can't travel around. And so I won't be able to come back if I leave, and my fiance won't be able to come visit me in the US either because Malaysians are not allowed to fly out, and then we would have to be separated for who knows how long. I've had so many messages from couples that have not seen each other since the beginning of the pandemic. So that's definitely not what we want. And my mom, like bless her heart, she had flown from Taiwan to California to try and get me my birth certificate. Like she went through so many quarantine when she went to the US and then quarantine back when she went to Taiwan. And so she flew to California to get me my birth certificate. And then she mailed it over, which took quite some time. But after we got the birth certificate, like it's already been a couple months of back and forth with the JPN and the government, we realized that the birth certificate, they wouldn't accept it. They told me, you got this birth certificate from the hospital and that's not what we want. So I'm like, what? Isn't the hospital one like the legit one? But no, they want the one, apparently you're supposed to take the hospital birth certificate to the government and then apply for a new one. And there's no way I could do any of that while I'm in Malaysia. So we're pretty much just stuck. And then we were just trying out different ways, different ideas, seeking help. And Thankfully, we got a lot of suggestions from you guys, and we have been trying them out. And then one of the suggestions was to prove to the Malaysian government that I am a male. And I'm like, why would I need to do that? So, I went ahead with it anyway, because they said it had helped for them. So I went to the US Embassy, which requires an appointment as well. And I told them, I want to prove that I'm a male. And then they said, okay, you can't really prove it, but we can get a written statement that you promise that you are, you swear that you are. So then like in front of like all the people that are there, in front of the officer, I just raised my right hand up. I swore I was born a male and I'm still a male today. And that all my documents are real. And then I signed away, I paid some money, they gave me a stamp, and then I was certified male. Like all these people are looking at me like, why are you telling us you're a male? But anyway, I got that and then had to go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, get another stamp from the Malaysian government. However, once that was said and done, we went back to the JPN, we showed it to them, and by golly, like my God, they said, this is okay. Like we will accept it along with your birth certificate. So the whole reason that I couldn't get married was because I wasn't able to prove that I'm a male with my invalid birth certificate. And they really just wanted to know that I'm a male. And then I asked like, why? Like, what is the big deal with this? And they told me it's because in Malaysia, you can only get married if one sex is a male and the other is a female. You can't have a male-male marriage, same-sex marriage. And then that also applies to if you had a gender change, which is why they want a birth certificate to prove that, you know, I was originally a male and I still am. And once I got that proved, voila, we're all set. So that is why I couldn't get married. It's not that I didn't want to. And then good news is I am getting married on July 27th. I wanted to let you guys know. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. And yeah, I'll catch you guys up more to date. And I also want to start making videos about some other topics that I'm interested in. And I'll keep you guys up to date. So I'm gonna be pumping out a lot more videos. Love y'all so much. Take care. Wish you like safe, like just be healthy during this MCO. I see that the cases are getting a lot higher. So just take care of your health and enjoy life. Love y'all so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.